We want to talk a little bit about post-type batteries. That's what we have here, a post-type, sometimes known as DIN, D-I-N. Now, on these types of batteries, it's important that when you go to attach cables that you have clean connections, and there's several different types of battery terminal cleaning tools. This is one style. This long part is to clean the battery cable, the terminal, and this will clean the negative post and one will clean the positive post. They're labeled inside here. The positive post is a larger diameter than the negative. They're not the same size. Another style cleaner is the brush type. The brush on the bottom, the same one, can be used to clean the positive as is used to clean the negative. And when you take the tool apart, you have a portion that can be used to clean the terminal end as well. When you go to attach these, you're going to put the terminal end on there, and it should sit down flush, fully flush, which you can see clearly that this one is not. You never want to force this on. You never want to hammer on this. It can cause internal damage to the battery, and I've seen cases where that has created an internal spark and actually caused the battery to explode when they went to crank the engine over. So what you're going to want to do is loosen the nut, and while we're on this topic, take note of the proper installation of the battery nut. It has a rounded side with a boss on it. That needs to go towards the lead of the terminal. That is so that the hex of the nut doesn't rub into the terminal and prevent tightening. But we're going to loosen that up, and we're going to use this tool here, known as a battery spreader tool, to open up the terminal. You don't want to open up excessively far. Notice that it goes in the same direction. It is tapered just like the battery post, goes in from the bottom, and you'll squeeze the handles together gently, and it will easily open up that terminal. You can then make sure that it goes fully down. Now this one, we're not quite far enough. We're still not fully down, so we'll go a little further. It's better to do it that way than to go too far to begin with. So there we're opened up. We'll go just a little more. And there you can see we're seated down flush on the battery terminal. Seated all the way down there. Then you're going to want to tighten the battery terminal to the proper specifications. For this post-type battery, the specs are 50 to 70 inch-pounds. So we have a torque wrench here. We're set at 60 inch-pounds directly in the center. So we'll go together and torque that up. We don't want to use excessive torque or we'll just disform the lead terminal and it'll begin to destroy it. Right there, we're clicking. And notice that our terminal does not slide around, it's tight. And as mentioned before, always install the positive terminal before the negative. The negative is the first one you disconnect and the last one to install. That should help you when you work with post-type batteries.